Arie tweeted even that he was going to need a strong drink watching the episode last night because he said there was a lot of drama.
On this show?
There was. I mean, he kissed 9 women. I'm to the point where he's not having that real conversation with any of them yet.
No.
He just goes in for the kiss right away.
Always. Well, Natalie, he's called Pillow Lips, okay? Pillow Lips gets in there. Let's bring in Ashley I to break it down. Wait, Ashley,
she brought our rosé.
Before we begin, we've been seeing the promos.
Oh, yes.
For the new, There's some tears with you, girl.
Yeah, just a little bit. It was really just
And there's some love with you, little girl, too.
Wait, why were we so emotional? What happened?
Day 2. There's something about day 2 where it's like,
oh, look at you.
The exhaustion hits you. The fact that you are living with like 25 other people hits you. So then you just like have a breakdown and then you recover.
Well, we know that Bibiana is with you on Winter Games too, right?
Yes,
so she got kicked out last night, which I was like, thank goodness, because she was annoying me.
Oh, really? See, I love Bibi.
I'm sorry, I find her annoying.
She's polarizing. You're either going to love her or you're not going to
I
like
loved her when she was calling Arie out, but then it got to a point last night where I was like, okay, it's a little too much all about you.
Okay.
Well, I love it. She made the little bed, but then nobody came. Everybody sat in it but her. With the thing.
Everybody took her opportunity.
Seemed a little
Who's the front runner? First of all, wait, let's begin with watching last night.
Yeah.
Wrestling was a terrible move, especially for Arie. He's in slacks and a button down. Like, what was that?
Worst date ever. It was really bad. There was a date on my season where the girls had to write a song about The Bachelor and then perform it in front of an audience. I would rather have that date than this date.
This was so awkward.
It was awkward. I don't understand how those are bride-themed costumes. Those ladies from Glow were so mean.
They were mean.
So mean.
What was that about? I thought this was about girl power and empowerment.
I
Instead, they
know.
were knocking down the women. I was
I
like,
know.
It was so counter to what I expected.
Absolutely. I guess like their intention is to make you want to punch them, and that's how I felt. Like I would have gone in.
Wait, do we have the clip when Arie tries to wrestle, and at one point he's on top? And it's just the most awkward. My daughters and I kept rewinding.
Oh, with Kenny. This was with the
I love seeing
back.
Kenny back. Kenny is awesome. I wish you were on Bachelor Winter Games. He's such a character, and he's such a sweetheart.
And he's a good wrestler, by the way.
Yeah, he was on my Almost Famous podcast, which is up right now.
Wait, here's the part that I love. Wait, let me see. Keep rolling. It's when he grabs them back and he gets on top of them. It's the best.
Okay. This, right
oh, wait,
here.
right here. Watch.
There you
Okay,
go.
now watch. Watch his move. What is that
That's
move?
called choreography. It was planned.
In my house, we kept rewinding that move, and he's just sort of twerking, and I don't know, brought our house down.
Like, I think Kenny says to me on the podcast, he's like, we had to come up with something where Arie would win in his house because, you know,
you
I'm
have
unbeatable.
To have something.
Yeah.
So 3 girls went home last night. I don't think any surprise. Annalise.
Annalise.
Talk about.
Bless her heart.
She's a bless your heart. I kind of, in the end, I feel a little bad for her because the way they traumatized her in the edits. I mean, everything to her with let's go back. She was bumper car girl.
She got up. Remember, she was traumatized with the dog, and then now the dog. Where
She
the
had a
bark
dog
didn't
date.
match the reenactments are the greatest.
So
the reenactment.
I think they're the only reenactments in Bachelor history.
I was thinking about that. And then the dog with the crazy eyes. Look at the dog with the crazy eyes. It's going to attack her.
It's so amazing.
I mean, somebody had to put her out of her misery.
Oh,
I mean,
But is
finally.
she upset by this? If you're Annalise, are you like, come on?
I met her yesterday.
And
she feels awkward, of course, but she also has a lot of defenses against things. She's like, I was attacked by a dog when I was little. I have scars on my face that I have to cover with makeup. And she's like, bumper cars. She's like, I don't like bumper cars, but I also have a boyfriend who was in a really horrible car accident once. So there's a little something behind it.
She left that part out with the first one. Yeah.
So Arie put her out of her misery, and he sent her packing. And I guess, I mean, there was no chemistry there.
No. One of the most painful moments I've seen in a long time is when she asked for the kiss, and then he said, I don't think we're there yet. But then he's shoving his tongue down everyone else's throat.
I know. That's the thing. It's like we were saying, is he having conversations with any of these girls at this point? I feel like there's the attractions maybe are the 2 Beccas.
Yeah,
right?
I agree with that.
And
then maybe Crystal. Yeah.
With the annoying voice.
Right. I feel like Arie is either he has no game and is just uncomfortable and awkward, or he's just like not that nice because he doesn't seem to like be able to lead a comforting conversation. When girls
Right.
are feeling awkward, he doesn't do anything to better the situation.
Could that
True.
be editing a little bit? Like, are we just
Could
seeing
be.
more of the kisses more than maybe
Probably.
the conversations? But who was the date in wine country? He was like, look, he's in his cardigan. He's like, look, I just want to go to bed early. He's laying out this groundwork. And the girl was like, it just kept talking. I think she's thinking, I'm out of here.
There's some
Yeah.
heavy editing in that scene if you go back and watch, but it's a sign that he was eating on the date. She was sitting there and he was eating on the date, so he couldn't have been that interested. Poor girl.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was clear. I mean,
Yeah.
she had nothing to talk to him about. And her
No.
mom with the eye infection, the whole thing.
eye infection
She
was the
rambled.
best.
Okay, haven't we all been on a date at one point in our lives where you have nothing in common with? You're trying to have a
Yeah.
conversation. You're like, and then this happened, and then this happened, and this. So I think we can all sort
And
of
on
feel
that
sorry
date,
for her.
Ash,
Yes.
we were talking this morning.
Yeah.
I feel like they're totally toning down the alcohol. Here they are at the Vineyard. I feel like in all previous
Yeah.
seasons, is this because of Corinne? I feel like they're really watching what they do.
Yeah, there's a limit. I'm not gonna go into details, but you definitely can't drink as excessively.
2 drinks every hour, we've heard.
Yes,
That's the limit. Okay.
what I experienced.
Okay. So in the lead, we think Becca with the short hair.
Yeah.
You, Kit.
I don't think I'm doing well anymore. I
No,
don't
you
know. I
are.
feel like
You're doing
I
great.
came up there and I was like, you don't need me. I'm not needy. But you don't say you're not needy.
Your girl power. You're awesome. You're calling him out, and it's amazing.
He loves that.
He does
loves
love it.
you. By the way, look where his hand is. It's like on her thigh
Look
the
at
whole
way
time.
He's looking at her.
He's laying down with her at this point.
Kit,
You got
you
the
are
most
in the
action.
Am I in?
You got the most action.
I'm so
Let me tell you.
uncomfortable. I'm
Look
very
at his hand. Look
uncomfortable.
at his hand.
What about, though, Crystal called it out, like basically, like he doesn't need a girl, he needs a woman.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true. He does. And it's funny because speaking to Annalise last night, she was like, me and a lot of the other girls find it very, very creepy that he does treat Becca the way that he does at
Ooh,
22 years old.
interesting.
Like the 14-year age difference isn't a huge
But he
deal.
doesn't know that
And
yet
she's-
at this point. We find looks like he's teeing that up
Yeah.
for next
True that.
season,
Yeah, true that.
or not next season, next episode.
Yeah.
The very next episode
Yeah.
you see in the credits.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay,
she's
wait.
like, do you know how old I am? Yeah.
Nick Viall,
Yeah.
dating January Jones. Have you known this? How long? What's the scoop? You're totally pals. Give it up.
I actually haven't seen Nick in like 2 months, which was apparently when he started seeing her. So I don't really have much personal details to share.
Wow. Go, Nick. She got the
But you've
rose.
known about the
I
relationship.
mean, I've heard of things.
Yes. But it seems
Heard
like it's going
rumors.
strong.
I think so. Who's your front runner right now?
I still say Becca, but I think both the
Becca,
Beccas. I
both
think
Beccas.
short hair Becca, top 3 for sure. I think Becca K, top 3. Don't know who else is going to fit in there, but this is just all hypothetical based on what we've seen.
Becca K seems like he's always, he's like, you're the most real. Most
She's like a
authentic.
dark horse to me.
Yeah. Ashley
Not
Iaconetti.
into this season
Good
just yet.
stuff, my dear.
Great stuff.
You can hear more of Ashley I on her podcast, I Don't Get It, and Ben and Ashley Almost Famous. And The Bachelor is back, of course, next Monday, and we'll break it down for you at 8.
It better kick
on
it up a
ABC.
notch, this batch. I need more something going on.
More drama, mama?
Yes.
She needs more drama.